Hello everyone, this is the bread proofing box used to rise your dough more quickly than indoor temperatures, and you can hold a temperature easier with it. So what I did to construct it was I bought 3 boards from Lowe's that were 24 inches wide and varying lengths. I went with 36-inch width, and so I took it. It was basically 3 boards that cost about $130 for the boards. I used nicer wood that's been glued together. It's 3/4 inch wide. You can see it's a nice piece of pine board glued together for a series of them, and I mounted it underneath to my rail system here, and also built a little shoe rack. On the inside, well, this is my INKBIRD thermometer. So basically the INKBIRD will turn your heater on or off, or your cooler on and off, your fan. But what I did was I mounted it here and put a light a power strip here that basically flip the power switch. It turns on the system. Always turns the fan on and turns the light on. I'll go over that in a minute. And then one of them, it goes to the INKBIRD. Yeah, so I turn the system on, it kicks on the INKBIRD. The temperature inside the garage is 59, and the heater, which I'll go over in a second, will bring the temperature up to 84. Seems to be the proper temperature for sourdough. Also installed a little temperature gauge back there. You can see it's almost 60 there. We found that in the backyard right when we bought the house, so I just put it on there. All right, moving to the heat source. We went with a heating mat, but that was nowhere near strong enough for square footage capacity, so I bought this reptile heater lamp thing and cut a hole in the bottom of the box, mounted it there. One of the sockets is for light, that's always on with the flip of the switch, and the other socket is for the heat emitter. You can see my wiring there. The fan came with a little dial. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's different degrees, low, medium, high for the fan speed. I think the fan's good for circulating the air. I don't like a convection oven, so you don't have hot spots in the air, especially on a bag box this large. All right, let's go ahead and open it. I put 2 clasps on it. The clasp would help seal it to keep the heat in without having any kind of warp. That's open. The door, I put the hinge so that the door comes all the way down, so it's not in your way when you're putting stuff in or taking stuff out. I put a plexiglass here, and I also put this foil insulation. Again, the cost of this project all in was about $350 when you're talking the heat lamps, the INKBIRD here, the emitters, the foil, the tape. Went through 3 rolls of this foil tape, but it makes it more sanitary. It's a heating environment. So you can remove the slats here, and I'll take a look at, show you the emitter. So it's a 150 watt emitter bulb for heating reptiles. Of course, the other one is just like a floodlight or indoor, actually an indoor LED light. Doesn't really put off heat. All right, so that being said, the square pack, it could hold 12. This is 36 inches wide, 24 inches deep, and I think it's 22 inches tall. So it can hold 12 tubs, that each tub can do 3 loaves. Those commercial tubs. I'll show a picture of that in the video too. Put the slats there. All right. So the INKBIRD, I don't know if you know much about them, But you can set the temperature. This one has Wi-Fi, so I can do it from my phone. You can set the temperature. This is power in from the power strip that I showed earlier, which kicks on the system. This is power out. So when the temperature gets above 84, it turns off the heat. As you can see there's the left side's cooling and the right side's heating. So this plug goes to the heat emitter right there. And there's one more cord. This, I ran it through the top, and as you can see back here, this is the temperature thermometer that reads the inside temperature, which will tell what it is and whether or not it should turn the heater on or not. And you can hear the heat click on and off. So it's flashing heating, so it's heating right now. And once it gets up to temperature, that'll go off. And depending on the temperature of the garage, I decided to put this in the garage. Depending on the temperature of the garage, it may drop faster than I particularly like. So you can set different temperatures. So if it drops 2 degrees, 3 degrees, or 1 degree, and then you can turn the heat back on. Let me shut this up. Like so. And that's pretty much it.